Hey guys, welcome to a video review for Shapes of Grey. Don't get it mixed up with 50 Shades of Grey, the raunchy book and movie. No, this is Shapes of Grey, a new indie downloadable game which is available on the Nintendo Wii U eShop. Shapes of Grey is a top-down action arcade game. The developer Trent Steen describes it as Hotline Miami meets WarioWare, and I couldn't agree more. You play as a gray blob and you essentially have 10 seconds to clear a small area in order to move on to the next level. The concept is so simplistic, but it becomes challenging and it requires you to think fast, since you know that time isn't on your side. So in order to do that, you're going to have to maneuver yourself throughout the level so that these enemies can take out each other. And that's the fun part of this game, trying to figure out how you can maneuver within an area so that the enemies can take each other out. Unfortunately, I experienced some frame rate issues while playing. Now, it didn't happen often and it's definitely not a deal breaker, but it did impact the game since it is so fast paced. One of the things that I love about Shapes of Grey is the presentation. I mean, it definitely is charming. Since everything is basically gray, it gives off this cool retro vibe. It's very reminiscent of something that I could have played back in the day on the Game Boy. And the music is just as awesome. It's just so fitting. It works well with the gameplay. It rocks. I'm not quite sure how many levels are in Shapes of Grey altogether because quite honestly the game is kicking my butt right now. But it feels good to lose. It's just so easy to jump right back into the game, especially considering the fact that there are checkpoints in the game. There's boss battles, there's power-ups. I mean, it's just a good time all around. Thankfully, Shapes of Grey takes advantage of one of the features that I really love about the Wii U, and that's the gamepad off-screen play. You can basically play this game on the gamepad only. You don't need a TV, and it works rather well. That's Shapes of Grey. It seems to be the perfect type of game to pick up and play when you have a few minutes here or there and you want to pass some time just because the levels are so fast. If you're up for a challenge and you dig old school type of arcade games, then this might be right up your alley. I want to thank all of you guys for watching this video, and I'll check you next time.